starting to think that I'm becoming anemic because there are so many mosquitoes all over me. They're just like trying to bite me through my shirt even. Awful. I got blood marks like all over everything. I just don't even care. I bet when I bathe, it's gonna be like blood just pouring out everywhere. As a matter of fact, I think that's one that I smashed on my face. But anyhow, they like even are getting down in my hair, biting my scalp. So I have a bunch of mosquitoes mashed in my hair, mosquito blood. As a matter of fact, I think one's in there now. Anyway, yeah, so the boys keep dousing themselves with off, and I don't know that it's really doing any good. And Dibs is a smart one. He's got long pants and long sleeves on and a head net, so all he's got to worry about is his hands getting bit. But me, I got my whole legs and hands and face and neck, and they're finding every bit of it. But mosquitoes really haven't been too bad through this year. I've heard like they'll drive you mad and whatever. I don't know if it's because of the snow hanging around or what, but it's been warm enough for them, that's for sure. And we've had patches every day, but this has definitely been the worst patch that I have ever encountered. So, but I still don't use any spray or anything. Don't have a bug net, and I'm still making it just fine. So, oh, one's biting my thumb right now. So it's doable. I just don't like putting poison on myself and then not bathing. So, to each his own. Heading to Sonora Pass today. Looks like we're trying to hit a pass right now, but it's not. So we go around here, and then you can see the trail sloping up to the top there. So this is just like a pass, but we drop down to Sonora Pass. So from here, crazy. I'm just glad that the game makers don't put swarms of mosquitoes on us while we are on these snowy slopes, because that would just be unfair. All right, where the spikes meet the snow. Sometimes when I'm about to do stuff like this, I just feel like, who am I? Like, who is this person that's about to climb up over this peak on her feet in slushy, sketchy snow and gravel, and then I realize it's me and I have to do it and I have to put my spikes on and just go for it. So, there we go. For this section here, I will hold my ice axe in my left hand with the point facing that way. That way, if I start to slide down the mountain, I can stab this in and self-arrest. And while you're walking, you can kind of brace yourself on the, higher snow on the left side with this point. And then you keep your trekking pole in your right hand, and make sure you've got, a pretty solid grip. You can kind of lean on it as you're walking. That way if you slip, you've got something downhill to catch you. There it goes. And here I am, freaking out a little bit. That is where I don't want to go. Still heading to Sonora Pass, but these mountains look so cool. Just neat to see something that looks a little bit different. And now we glissade. Last ices maybe for a while. I don't know, we'll probably get one or two more.
Cheers.
Cheers. So these people are about to slide down the mountain and they have a dog. I don't know. It sounded like rocks. Oh, there he goes. So trail is about to go there and up through that little gap there. That is so cool. Getting closer. A bird just flew through the gap. That's so cool. Well, there's the road down there. There's Chance about to fall. We got our glissading breeches on. All of us put on breeches so we don't have skin up bungholes to the road.
I'm good.
But we're about to glissade down there. This is gonna be the longest glissade ever. About to the end of the Sierras. The Sierras kind of end, I guess, with Sonora Pass. Some people say South Lake Tahoe, but it's drawing to an end here. So might as well make it an epic finish. A lot closer to the road now, I reckon. Now that I've got a permanent wedgie, I'm going to slide down on my feet. About messed up. Yay! Oh man, I see the road. So Bridgeport is about a 30-mile hitch, but we just had two nice fellas that were in a traveling van just on vacation take us to 395. So Bridgeport is another 17 miles or so down 395. So we're walking to it now, and hopefully we'll get a hitch here quickly.
That would be number 10.
Number 10 is a haunted room?
Well, they're all kind of haunted from what I hear.
Why?
This hotel is 140 years old.
Oh,
And
wow.
One of the things it was at one point was a brothel. But one of the hookers that worked at this hotel was known as the hooker with the heart of gold. Rosa May, I think was her name.
Rosa May. That's a pretty name.
This hotel was transported here from the Bodie ghost town. Rosa May helped out with one of the disasters that they had in Bodie, which was a plague. And she herself actually died from the plague. I couldn't tell you whether or not this was also the spot where they took care of the plague victims. Very well could be. Very well could be. I'm still learning the history of this place.
So have you seen anything creepy in here?
There was this German family that just ran out of there and came in here like, we want another room.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They wouldn't tell me what it was. They didn't know enough English, but they got scared. We were incredibly scared.
Did they know it was haunted before they went into it?
No, it was like they came
That's
in.
even creepier.
So I'm here at Bridgeport at the haunted motel still, and by the way, nothing really that creepy happened, but I did hear a door slam at like 1 a.m. last night, and we were the only hikers here, so I don't know. It's a little weird, but nothing really serious happened. But so I lost the neck knife that I had been carrying, and my buddy Patrick with mtknives.net sent me a new one. So this one's black, and it actually has engraved on it the homemade Wanderlust emblem, and he also sent me some other goodies. So thank you, Patrick. I'm glad to have it, because I've been like through the whole Sierras pretty much without a knife, and caught some trout and everything, but had no way to really clean them. So happy to be back with my knife. If I know Patrick, he did this on purpose. These certain Snickers. Well, I'm here at the post office. I'm about to send home my bear can because it is no longer required. So I was tempted to send home my ice axe and micro spikes, but safety first, and I know that there's still snow ahead of us and get above 10,000 feet in elevation, I believe, today. So decided to hang on to that instead of sending it home to save weight and then wishing that I would have had it while I'm sliding to my death on a icy slope. So anyway, it'll help a little bit to send the bear can home, you know. So, and then probably in South Lake Tahoe, I'll go ahead and send home the ice axe and micro spikes once I get, you know, word from above to see kind of how the trail is looking. I am also sending home this stinky ankle brace. I feel bad for my mom. Get back on the trail, right back in the snow. Bridgeport did not carry any Sawyer water filters, so I tossed mine, and this stretch I'm just gonna have to be kind of picky about the sources that I drink from or borrow somebody else's, but I'm sure that South Lake Tahoe will definitely have them. I thought it was gonna kind of be like we were out of the Sierras, but there sure is a lot of snow after Sonora Pass. So luckily in this sea of snow, we managed to find one little dry island. Well, we hiked about a mile or so this morning, I would say. And looks like we're going to be out of snow for the next few miles, hopefully. But it's a pretty windy day. Good thing about the wind last night, though, was that we all put on dry shoes this morning. Just as a warning to y'all who are in the process of buying gear and saving up to do a backpacking trip, whether section or through hike, 100% of the people in my group who have the REI Flash inflatable sleeping pad have had issues with it, have had holes in it. In fact, today at lunch, Mark had, I think he ended up counting on one side like 6 or 7 holes, and then on the other side just like a lot. So his sleeping pad is not fixable. If 100% of the people who have them in this group are having issues, then they just may be defective. But the great thing about REI is that you can, you know, return anything for up to a year if you're not satisfied. So that is the beauty of REI. There must be a fire in the area because you can see how smoky it is. Not sure where, but you can definitely tell in the sky. It's just so hazy. Not gonna lie, seeing all this smoke and smelling it is a little nerve-wracking. Have no way of knowing if there is a fire close. And with as windy of a day as it is, I mean, that stuff can travel pretty quickly. So just one of the things about the trail, you know, you're just kind of cut off to the news and all of that stuff, which can definitely in one way be a good thing, but in another, not necessarily so good. Even down in that valley, how hazy everything looks. Crazy. Let's play the game of where did the trail go? seems as if the fire, or at least the smoke in this area, has cleared up a good bit. But the snow has not. Just keep getting patches of it, keep losing the trail like always, and I think it's finally starting to wear on me a good bit. Today's another one of those days where I'm just not feeling it. Enjoyed the challenge, and I know that there's gonna be some snow up ahead, but I'd really hoped that after Sonora it just wouldn't be quite as bad. Although I guess this year especially, I guess it's more or less like South Lake Tahoe. Well, from there hopefully it will clear up, but it's not ready to get there. It's just this hide and seek with the trail is getting a little old. It's hard to get bigger miles in, and that's gonna be necessary to make it to Canada on time. So just looking forward to finding some normal trail in the future. If that exists this year, I don't know, but you know, PCT 2017, just part of the challenge and something that I'll look back on and be proud of, you know, that I whooped it this year. I'm really excited for the trail to come.